is Samon Cayo, and today I'm going to share my opinion about the video 10 minimalist rules that changed my life by Gabe. First, Gabe talks about the House of Fire rule. He discovered that he was not very attached to his belongings after losing some clothes and other items in an incident. He realized that the things we own ended up owning us, and having fewer possessions brings more mental peace. I agree that minimalism can bring mental clarity. On the other hand, while I feel similarly to Gabe about non-essential things, nevertheless, there are certain objects that are very difficult to replace. It's true that some belongings have a massive sentimental value or are simply too expensive to buy it again, making their loss deeply painful. However, we must also consider that not everyone is in the same economic or job situation. For someone struggling financially, losing what they have um, is a major crisis. Therefore, while I share his point of view for basic items like clothes, having this positive mindset depends heavily on each person's situation. The second rule is the 2-day rule for maintaining habits. Gabe says it's okay to skip one day, but not two. I don't think I could follow this completely. Um, he is correct in saying that consistency is important. But in my case, when I try to build habits like exercising to lose weight, for example, I will start for 1 or 2 days and then stop for 4 or 5 days to work, study on other activities, and I wouldn't finish what I started and I had just leave it there. Um, on the other hand, I agree that this rule could be useful. And if I decided to restart exercising, I will definitely try to apply it um, to form an healthy habit. Um, one rule says that we should invest more in experiences than in physical objects. I completely agree with this idea because it's really important to invest time with the things that you really consider important. Um, Also, it's true that many people become too attached to material things and they end up forgetting to enjoy the people and moments around them. If I had the opportunity, I would love to invest in going to a concert by Ethereum or Haggard, my favorite bands. Many people say that these concerts are um, a very great experiences. A very great experience. Sorry. Finally, gave explains the 90% rule for buying things and making decisions. I think this is an excellent strategy, but on the other hand, it requires strong self-control. In my case, upping this rule when I was younger would have helped me a lot, especially while buying bags. I used to buy them impulsively without thinking if I would really enjoy them. Now I'm more careful and only buy what I truly need or love, or if I consider that it will be a good reading, or saying that way. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.